Scream Therapy is a chilling horror comedy movie released in 2024. This blockbuster movie, directed by Cassie Keet, hit theaters all over the United States on July 19, 2024. A group of 5 female friends seeking solace in the desert for a scream therapy escape soon find themselves in a desperate fight for survival when they stumble upon a cult with a looming deadline. Promising a unique fusion of fear and laughter, Scream Therapy vows to deliver a horror movie like no other. Avery's 7-year relationship crumbles after her boyfriend dismissively comments that they most likely won't get married anyway. She's left so devastated that it prompted her friends to suggest a scream therapy retreat as a therapeutic escape. None of the other girls were immune to personal struggles either, and they all had their own issues that warranted a good scream. This led to Wonder Valley Desert playing a host to a weekend of unbridled expression, as the girls gathered for a getaway filled with screaming, drinking, and rejuvenation. The girls' therapeutic getaway takes a dark turn when they unwittingly cross paths with members of a cult of incels, racing against time to fulfill their sinister human sacrifices ritual. The friends' scream of therapy indeed turned to a scream of terror, as eerie figures in white cloaks invaded their room, taking them captive for the remainder of the film. With time running out, the girls must make a desperate choice: find a substitute sacrifice or endure the unbearable torment of having their souls ripped from their body at sunrise. As the hours tick away, the friends find themselves in a desperate battle against desert psychos, a conspiracy of obsessed fanatics, and even worse, the Sovereign, the incel cult's ruthless leader. Can the girls outwit the dark forces arrayed against them, or will they succumb to the overwhelming evil that threatens to consume them? Scream Therapy's ingenious blend of humor and horror creates a wildly entertaining ride that not only captivates but also enlightens, serving up a rich feast of themes and messages, alongside its hilarious and heart-pumping plot. The movie creatively explores themes of female empowerment, friendship, and the power of unity in the face of adversity. The story follows a group of best friends who find themselves in a desperate fight for survival against a sinister incel cult. Through their harrowing journey, the movie highlights the strength and resilience of women, particularly in the face of patriarchal oppression. The girls' bond forged through years of friendship becomes their greatest source of strength, allowing them to support each other and ultimately save each other. Other notable themes in the movie included the dangers of isolation and the importance of human connection, as the girls' ordeal would have been less daunting if they weren't stranded in a desolate desert landscape. The movie also richly showcased the devastating consequences of unchecked ideological extremism. Most importantly, the story focused on the power of female solidarity and the collective action through the friends' ability to stick together in times of trouble. While the movie touches on the darker aspects of toxic masculinity, it's more focused on the girls' bond, resourcefulness, and determination to overcome their captors. The incel cult serves as a symbol of the dangers of extremist ideology, rather than a representation of all men. Overall, Scream Therapy is a must-see for anyone who believes in the power of women and the importance of celebrating female friendships. The true standout of this film is without a doubt the phenomenal performance of the cast. The chemistry between the 5 lead actresses is undeniable, and their connection shines brighter than any other aspect of the movie. The cast's comedic timing is impeccable, delivering laugh-out-loud moments that left viewers grinning from ear to ear. But what really sets the performances apart is the genuine bond they convey on screen. The friendship between the 5 girls is palpable, making their interactions a joy to watch. Harley Bronwyn, Avery, Maddie Chung, Dylan, Rochelle Anderson, Jillian, Claire Delmar, Nora, and Jerry Courtney, Mary Beth, really brought their A game. Their ability to balance humor with heartfelt moments is impressive, creating a sense of authenticity that draws you into their world. Their performances are so convincing that you can't help but become invested in their characters' journeys. The incel cult members, portrayed by a talented group of actors such as Skyler Bible, Zachariah, Brian Flakis, Jeremiah, and David St. James as the Sovereign, delivered unsettling performances that contributed immensely to the movie's horror elements. Their delivery of convincing portrayals made the movie more unnerving. To cap it up, the connection between the 5 friends is the most fun aspect of the movie, and the cast performances are the reason why. The director, Cassie Keet's vision and expertise shine brightly in this film, as she skillfully navigates the delicate balance between horror and comedy. With a steady hand, she delivers a movie that is both laugh-out-loud funny and spine-tingling scary, without ever letting the horror overpower the comedic moments. Keet's mastery is evident in the way that she weaves together a meaningful and entertaining plot, tackling complex themes with a deft touch. The story is expertly paced with a narrative that flows seamlessly, from humorous moments to heart-pumping scares. Keet's greatest achievement is embedded in her ability to craft a film that is both funny and frightening, sporadically at the same time. She coaxes outstanding performances from the cast, and her guidance is evident in the way that the actors perfectly calibrate their comedic timing and dramatic intensity. The cinematography and visuals in this film are noteworthy, providing a sturdy foundation for the story to unfold. The camera work is confident and assured, capturing the necessary shots with a clear understanding of the narrative's needs. While not overly flashy, the color palette is well suited to the film's tone, effectively conveying the mood and atmosphere of each scene. The horror elements are capably captured, with a keen sense of framing and lighting that enhances the scares. The cinematographer's use of lighting is particularly effective, creating a sense of tension and unease through clever manipulation of shadows and illumination. The result is a visual landscape that feels immersive and engaging. The cinematography and visuals of Scream Therapy are not groundbreaking, but they are certainly commendable, adding depth and nuance to the viewing experience. The locations chosen for the movie are also well suited to the narrative, providing an authentic backdrop for the story to unfold. And while the overall aesthetic may not be particularly memorable, it is by no means bad. The soundtrack and score in Scream Therapy are woven into the narrative, creating a harmonious harmony that elevates the viewing experience. The music masterfully amplifies the emotional resonance of each score, heightening the tension and unease that defines the horror elements. The score's clever use of eerie silences and pulsating crescendos crafts a sense of unease, perfectly capturing the film's dark humor and wit. The soundtrack's curated selection of tracks seamlessly integrates with the narrative, never overpowering the dialogue or action. The composer's outstanding work demonstrates a clear understanding of the film's tone and atmosphere, creating a score that is both haunting and humorous. The harmonious blend of horror and comedy elements adds depth and complexity to the viewing experience, making the movie an even more enjoyable and immersive experience. The film has garnered widespread critical acclaim from audiences, who have praised its seamless blend of humor and horror elements. Viewers have lauded the movie's comedic moments, citing the cast's outstanding performances as a major highlight. The subtle infusion of horror elements also adds a delightful layer of complexity to the narrative, making it a standout in the comedy horror genre. The majority of viewers have expressed their appreciation for the film's well-balanced tone, noting that it strikes a perfect chord between comedy and horror. This approach has resonated with audiences who appreciate the movie's ability to entertain without relying too heavily on jump scares or gore. Scream Therapy's impact is evident in its impressive IMDb rating of 7.6 out of 10, as audiences have responded enthusiastically to the movie's originality and charm, making it a must-watch for fans of the comedy horror genre. I absolutely loved Scream Therapy. It was an entertaining ride from start to finish, with an engaging storyline that leaned more towards comedy than horror. The film's strength lies in its talented cast, who delivered outstanding performances, and the comedic moments which provided laugh-out-loud humor that had me giggling throughout. The cast chemistry was undeniable, making their interactions a joy to watch, and while the horror elements were subtle, they added a delightful layer of complexity to the narrative, making it a standout in the comedy horror genre. Overall, I highly recommend this movie to anyone looking for a lighthearted, entertaining watch. This movie is sure to appeal to fans of comedy horror genre and the comedy enthusiasts, lighthearted horror fans, and literally any viewer seeking for a fun, entertaining watch. In conclusion, if you want to watch Scream Therapy, don't go in expecting a scary horror movie, but instead be prepared to laugh and have a great time. I'm so glad I watched it, and I think you will be too. And that's it! If you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel to watch the latest and exclusive movie reviews. If you have any requests, thoughts, or recommendations for movie reviews, just drop them below in the comments section. and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.